Coach Rudy. Firstly, congrats on a Rudy win tonight. Just give us some thoughts and feelings and thought the team performed.
Not proud of the group. You know, with some guys had to step up and play in different positions also, and you know, obviously, I don't know. During my 30 years of being in basketball, kind of, I don't know if I ever seen the result what we had first half. We were 18 out of 18, 2 points in the first half. That's pretty efficient. And no, but obviously, I have to give big shout out to Rob Lowe. You know, in this league, you don't count screen assist. I think only in NBA, they have that stat, but as a big man, you know how you can help your guards, your other players with your screening, and I think Rob Lowe did clinic with that tonight, and then after this connecting side to side and made that, you know, easier for everybody. And then obviously Karim, amazing game, you know, big fourth quarter and big reason why we won, you know, from inside, free throws, big, you know, also few threes. I told him after the game, stop, you know, stepping to the line, you know, on a few of those shots. But, you know, obviously as an 18-year-old, the things Karim can do, amazing. And but like you said, greedy win. And but there is no time to celebrate too much. Tomorrow morning, straight to the airport, and we keep fighting straight to Tassie and try to get another one.
Coach, you're down you two, you know, starting big men. And, you know, they've got a pretty impressive long guy who came at you all night. How did you get this win as undersized as you were and undermanned? I guess, I think it's 24 points combined between Sam and Rob again. You managed to get the win. How did you do it?
Well, we had our game plan, you know, try to stretch the floor, you know, Rob Lowe, and then, like I said, with his screening and popping and then connecting, we found some success, and we didn't lose the rebound badly tonight. That was big, also key for the win. And second half we had only 3 turnovers. As first half we had 9, so that was also the big key. But you know, obviously, Rob Lowe and Max and everybody else, you know, it was the big battle with the rebounds especially. But you know, we found ways to score the ball, and like I said, Karim was amazing. Also, Brock Parker and everybody chipped in and they did their part.
That efficiency from 2, what did you see that allowed you to get obviously such good shots, and a lot of it was at the rim?
We were aggressive, and like I said, big part of it was screening, connecting, and being patient and aggressiveness. And obviously, then in the end, I guess tonight also we found Karim's new favorite shot, this flamingo shot. I don't know if you had 3 of these today, but you know, just impressive stuff. And overall, no, playing and fighting against Melbourne, against really good defensive team, kinda, and they try to take some things from you, but we found a way almost again score 100 points, and especially like close to the rim, we were really efficient.
Karim, clearly your team needed something from someone to compete, to have a chance to win. Just talk about your mindset coming into this game. You know Sam's out, you know Rob's out. You know you're undersized. You know you're I think second biggest guy on the team. Talk about your mindset, and then I guess how it unfolded on the night, and you kind of sensing that moment to take over the game.
Yeah, I think my mindset is pretty similar every game. Just trying to be as aggressive as possible while like playing within the flow of the offense and just like making right decisions. But I knew the situation we had. I knew like I had to step up, and like I knew we needed that. So I just happy I did it, and we got the win.
You had 19 in the final quarter, I think 14 in a row before Brock's late free throw. Did you sense that was kind of a moment for you, that particularly that last quarter?
Honestly, I didn't even realize, because like the game was just going like just very fast. There was a lot of like transition, a lot of.
That's good. You don't think you play.
I was just going, a lot of fouling, a lot of stuff. So I was just in the game. I wasn't thinking about the points, and then I just looked up, and I got 28. What the fuck?
What were you more prouder of, 11 of 13 from the floor or 9 of 12 from the line? Because you've had your adventures of the line.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. If I would have made one more free throw, I would have been happier. But yeah, the field goal is probably. Even though I stepped in the line twice, like Coach said, but yeah.
Does it feel like your 2-year journey here has almost kind of led you to this moment where you could take over a game like this? You know, all the things you've learned, all the improvements you've made, all the, I guess, the confidence you've built. Do you feel like that's led you to this moment?
Yeah. I think it's been a great process so far. Still some games left, and we want to make the playoffs, so hopefully more. But yeah, I feel like I've done stuff like this before, but I wasn't able to like capitalize and like finish the game strong. You know, I had games where like throughout 3 quarters I was like really good, and then the last quarter I just kind of disappeared. And I guess it's kind of normal for like a young player, but I just wanted to like get that little extra at the end. I feel like I did it tonight, so pretty happy about that.
Cop, obviously you know a lot of New Zealanders watching, but a lot of NBA eyes on this kid. What do they see tonight?
No, I think he was pretty good tonight, and happy for Karim. And he's the guy. He's there doing extra. He's working towards his dreams, and it's not easy. It's a marathon, you know. Every day you have to keep working, and sometimes you're gonna get that prize sooner, sometimes later. But you know, the only way is to keep working and have that right mindset. And it's like Karim said, sometimes, you know, during the games you don't get to those things. But I think I'm really happy for Karim tonight, and especially how he was able to take over the game in the last quarter, and there was nobody who could stop him. And really important for us, really, you know, big win, and we keep fighting. And well, like I said to the guys now, you know, the biggest thing is to recover mentally, physically, and be ready for another fight on Sunday.
Just lastly for me, obviously Jackie's Sunday, that becomes a massive game given the context that you're in the race with him for that 6th spot. How do you get these guys back? You know, given all the effort that it would take tonight, how do you get them back out there on Sunday?
No, that's the challenge. But like I told the guys in the locker room right now, you know, Tassie, they are in Cairns. They are playing right now, so there are no excuses for us. Also, they are traveling, so we need to be there. But obviously, that's the challenge. How we don't have time to practice. Everything gonna be kind of through the film, the scout, and preparation, and probably you're not gonna feel perfect. But you know, this is, you know, one of those games. You see how mentally tough you can be, and be ready for another fight. It's not gonna be easy. They still got, you know, they have their own problems, like us, but you know, they still got enough quality. So we need to be really ready for another fight and play good game if you want to take win there.
Cop, first of all, like a week ago, congratulations on the win, huge win. A week ago, heartbreak in this building. The day after we found out Sam's done his wrist. What was the message to the boys all week going into tonight's game?
I think the biggest message was I truly believed we had enough quality and enough guys, you know, to still compete with these teams, and like they showed tonight, and guys played really good game, and we had good week of practice, trying to get the guys on the same page, try to build you know, some of the few things how we wanted to play against Melbourne, and the guys executed the game plan really good, and that's it, no secrets. And obviously now the big topic is how Rob Lowe gonna recover, and also and Max Darling, you know, still, you know, he's not 100% with his knees, but you know, he was on the court trying to give us the valuable minutes, and like I said, everybody did their part, and we are ready for another fight.
Just on Rob, one of the older guys on the team, not saying years old, 34. How tired is he now after that game, after a bit of a battle with Jesse down low?
You know, you have to ask him tomorrow, you know, probably. But, you know, I told him after the game, you know, great job. And I think he's one of our, you know, really smartest players with his experience, with his IQ, and how he sees the game. And like I said, with his screening was really good tonight, and also the connecting things and battling down low with Edwards. You know, he's a pretty big boy down there, but you know, Rob did excellent job, and overall, you know, connecting and playing playing, but that's the big challenge. Try to recover for Sunday.
How much does Rob's like veteran experience come into play in a game like this, being around the league for such a long time?
No, it's really important. Like I said, he's like you. That's, he's been playing basketball many years. He's been, well coached over years. He was with Melbourne. He knows how to play. And it's just about his physical, presence and recovery. And sometimes, we are lucky we have a guy like him behind Sam, so he can step up and use his experience. And big reason why we were able to, attack Melbourne how we did was his shooting ability outside, so we can stretch the floor, try to pull Jesse Edwards outside, and then after this connect. And Rob did excellent job, and that's it. But really important piece in our team.
Karim, what's your relationship like with the rest of the boys in the team? They all look like they absolutely love having you around. How much confidence do they instill in you for the last 2 years to get to this point, dropping 42 points?
Yeah, a lot. Great relationship. Obviously, I've been with the guys, well, most of them for 2 years now. Most of them are like my friends. I consider my friends. So it's really cool to have those people that support me every day, and also like the new guys from this, that weren't here last year, like Rob Lowe, Ruben, Ty, for example. Like, they're all great. They're veterans, so like they also like help me a lot, like every day. Like tell me how to be a better pro, how to like carry myself, and like just small things of the game they know better because they've been playing for such a long time. And it's just great, a great group of guys, and I'm just really grateful to be around them.
How much have you enjoyed competing in the NBL the last 2 years as a whole?
It's been a great experience. Obviously, winning is the most important part. Last year it was kind of a rough season. This year we've been a bit better, and we got a great opportunity to get into the playoffs. So yeah, just trying to do that. Winning is fun.
Thanks, guys.
Hey coach, that centre position obviously was shared between Rob, Max Starling, Jack Andrews got a few minutes tonight as well. Is that something you're going to continue experimenting with the rest of the season, or are we expecting to see Rob playing 26, 27 minutes a game out there going forward?
No, 100%. Those are the three guys, have to, kind of have to share that responsibility. And Rob Lowe was excellent tonight. Max got pretty fast 2 fouls in the beginning of the game. Then also Rob Lowe got 2 fouls pretty quickly. Also Jack, he went on the court, did his part. Kind of, obviously it's not easy for him, but like I said, really then we were pretty poised when to foul, not to foul, and Rob, using his experience down low with Edwards and battling down there, so it was big key for the game. But that's our rotation.
And Karim, some NBA scouts were in attendance tonight. How big do you think a game like this is for your draft stock, or is that not something you're like thinking of? Just want to get the rest of the season over with.
Well, I mean, as you said, I'm really focused on the moment right now. I mean, hopefully it was a good how do you even say it? A good showing for them. But I really enjoyed playing here. I really enjoyed obviously winning games like this. So I hope we can really make this playoffs, and that's my main focus right now. That's the only thing I'm focused on.
Karim, we've seen guys in your position shut things down regardless of how the team's going. That's not an option for you, right? You're going to see this thing out?
Of course. We're 1 win behind the 6 spots, and we play them next game. So, I mean, hopefully they lose tonight, and we can win the game. We can win the game on, what is it, Sunday? Yeah.
And we got one final also to play.
And yeah,
lot to
of course.
play for.
There's a lot of money in there.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.